Okay, is it just me, or is this thing stuttering? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. The API gem core thing again. I just tried to get rid of that. I just spent 10 minutes sitting waiting for it to update. Alright, I was gonna switch over to Winona now that she's available. So that's the idea. Oh, there's the Krampus sack. Okay, this here, I'm gonna have to do something about power usage. That's just super annoying to see on my resource. My task manager. Alright. Yep. Time to get rid of API gem core. That is such an annoying mod. Okay, I have to get a statue of some sort to do this. Let me think. I mean, what is it called? Because I need to offer the totem. Okay, where's the moon rock thing? Can you even bring it down here? I don't think so. Looks like the king makes his return. We're trying. I'll see how it turns out. See how it returns out. How have you been? Didn't expect you to be keeping tabs on my activities. Oh, there it is. Right. So I need one moon rock and then a purple gem. Alright, is this whole thing enclosed? Because I know the Deerclops tore through here and wrecked a lot of it. It seems to be yes. Alright, so, purple gems and moon rock. No purple gems, but we do have the ingredients to make them. Wow, I'd never prefabbed a purple gem. Alright. Moon Rock. Where do I keep that? Do I even have any Moon Rocks? Are they all down below? What this be? We're going to be switching over to Anona. Haven't really played her yet in earnest. Because I was gone. For a couple of weeks it feels like. Yeah, okay, maybe it's down below then. Or otherwise, yeah, second last chest. Okay. Of course it was the second last chest. Should just move it over here to the main base. And we can also tear this area down now. We have the furnace. Yeah, skilled furnace over here. Still need to move that. Wish you could play with you once again, but most of the time I'm streaming too late. Or your stream is too late for me. Yeah, I mean, I can start 30 minutes earlier probably, but I can't go much earlier than that. So 7:30 my time it would be. Put it right there. Alright. Time to get Winona. It's probably yesterday's news at this point. Oh, or not. I mean, we have bunnies. Just use them. To help. And I don't have any armor. Oh boy. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, they're all frozen. Big help there, guys. Yeah, they're frozen again. Well, perhaps that was not such a good idea. Let's see here. What else? Hey, I could fight them myself, but I don't have any body armor. Okay. You live in Eastern Standard Time, so it's an hour and a ahead for you. Yeah. So it's it'd be like 8:30 for you. Which I can understand, that's getting a bit late. Okay, where is the Florid, or it's the Celestial Portal? Ooh, should I bring my Krampus sack? No, I'll just use a torch. Here. It'll be fine. I'll just pick up the stuff that I dropped. I don't know what happens to the pet. I've never despawned before with a pet. I like the flying dog. It's a polar broodling, I think? Well, that one's a crafty broodling. But I think it's a polar broodling skin. Yeah, so I got a new computer, so to speak. I upgraded my previous one, and still working all the kinks out. It's not quite the way I want it. I'm happy to see the stream isn't dropping frames like a bastard, though. It's one of those things. Recently, the quality of my internet service provider has deteriorated somewhat significantly. I think it probably has to do with more people making use of unlimited LTE, whereas in the past, almost all of them had very stringent caps on data usage. So now, like, everybody's using it, and so I went from speeds at this time of like 15 megabits down to like 3 megabits down during times of demand in the evening. So it's just been like one kind of thing after another. Here. I see the blue screen. Alright. Winona. So what's the new skin that we got here? Guest of Honor. Why am I not recognizing? Oh, here we go. Industrious. Oh, no. I still get to keep the Polar Broodling. Alright. Let's see if I can have some fun with Winona's new stuff here. Oh wow, I only got 2 gears from that. Yeah, it would be nice to be rid of WX. Almost played him for almost 750 days. There was some good and some bad about it. I think now with wait, did I run out of my playlists? Yeah. I think with how easy it is to switch characters now, though, WX has some significant downsides in any upgraded form, because you're not going to get all the gears back. So it really limits your versatility choosing them. Alright, let's get rid of the wall over here. Also, apparently something happened to my client mod that would... Okay, that's weird. It hides the map icon, but it didn't hide the day, number of days here, like it used to. Need more grass. Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting with our hunger drain for crafting stuff. Haven't had to deal with that before. It's technically 9 for me right now. And it's a flying dog, okay. I'm pretty sure it reskins the... What is it, the larva? No, it's not the pet larva. I don't use pets usually, so... For quite obvious reasons, that one's just standing there, making a nuisance of itself. Now that it's so easy to switch characters, you disagree? Before you had to use console commands. Now it's one Moonrock and one... Or is it Moonstone? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a moon rock and a purple gem. The only reason I had up until this point was because WX is a pretty sunk cost trait going on. The trusty tape. What can I repair with this? Oh, here we go. Beefle hat. Hey Zeke Zachary, there we go. I figured it out, I think. Also, is Wartox gonna be for DST? I think Wartox is. I saw something about it in an announcement, but I don't remember if it was for DST or single player. The pet is the broodling? Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why it's called a broodling, huh? Yeah, so in terms of food, let's see. I wonder if my meat has spoiled in the icebox yet. I could just go and make a bunch, or buy a bunch of, what are the meat stews? Be interesting to get some of the lighting set up. I wonder what I can do with the lighting in this base. Oh great, they're all stale. Well, that'll be fun. Definitely something I'm gonna miss about WX. Being able to eat stale food. It's not a huge deal, but it does really come in handy. So here we go. Engineering. I'm surprised none of this stuff requires gears. So the question is, how can I lay this out properly and at the same time still have the flingomatics? I don't think I can. But I'm probably gonna want gem. Okay, maybe first I'll make an area for killing hounds, because I need that anyway. I really don't have one up top. Here, eat a light bulb. Am I using combined status? If so, how did you get it to look like that? There's an option that allows you to use a more minimalist. Instead of showing like the second day clock, it'll show it underneath, I think. Wait, no, it's a season clock. Because yeah, it is combined status though. It's in the configuration options for it. So where did I put my meat effigy, the Pig King statue thing? I don't think I rebuilt it, which is a shame. Let's see. Is it in structures? Yeah, the pig shrine. I need gold. So I'm planning to survive up here. So Ideally, I'd have this in this area. I'd put the shrine in this area. But I don't really have room. So it's going there for now. Oh, I do actually have enough meat left. Let's add one of those. Should bring the scaled furnace over here as well to heat up here at night. Oh, it's also winter, and I've had Mac Tusk problems in the past. Maybe I should go and hunt it again. So much to do, so little time. Is there anything in here? A lot of rot. Yeah, I'm full of regret. Probably not the best idea. To be honest about the character thing, you suck at what? I suck at DST. I think Wartox is going to be DST because I heard he's going to get some skins. Okay. Sounds about right. It's just, you know, they recently had 2 characters for single player. So I guess it's about time to have another one for DST. Indecision is getting the better of me. I really don't need this tape on me. Oh, and the bunnies. That's right. I wonder if the mod is still working where I can't pick up meat. These doors need to be rebuilt. It's funny that they tore them down because I opened it all up. It didn't stop the destructive nature of the beasts. Yeah, that still is a very nice mod. So I should probably... I need to also get more fossils. That seems to be the best way to contain the catapults. I could also use marble statues. I could, like... If I had the beefle, I could move them over from the area with the grass geckos. I could use those. Otherwise, where is... Okay, I think I left all my fossils down in the caves yet. Should I get them or should I knock some of this stuff here down? Rocks. Teeth. Gears. No. All out of logs apparently as well. Maybe I should have played as Maxwell instead. The tribute roast, that's what I wanted to buy. Although I think that's going to be a waste for Winona. She can't use that much hunger. Yeah. So I'll have to refrain from buying that in the future. I was used to WX's increased hunger capacity. Oh, I should have saved the trusty tape for the catapults here. Yeah, because I need it regardless. What do you need for trusty tape? Wait, where is it? Oh, it's here. Yeah, okay. It didn't used to be in this tab. I just need silk and grass. Back in the day, I think it was in the survival, or was it in the hat crafting tab, the dress? So, they moved it. Which I'm still adjusting to. If I make a hound area, I'm still in favor of it being over here where the tooth traps are, because it's closer to the base. So probably just start with one generator and a few catapults. And then there's the spotlight. I'm not sure if it can work with my current base setup, because it really wasn't designed with that in mind. So here are the fossil fragments. I don't have many at the moment. I didn't know they'd come in so handy, I guess. There's still some to be mined over here. Could try my luck at getting some more. The drop rates, though, are pretty atrocious. The API gem core has plagued my existence in this server for about a month now. I went away and I came back and I clicked the update button, and I foolishly thought and expected that clicking an update button would actually update the mod. It did not. It spitefully behaved as if it had updated, when in fact it is still out of date. And for some unknown reason feels obliged to inform me of that every few minutes. At least I managed to transfer the save over successfully. 'Cause I know that's a problem I've heard. Oh, well, look at that. Fossil. It's a problem some people I have known to. I know. What? It's a problem that some people I know to have had. I forget who actually went and got me most of these fossils. There's another one. Because I know I didn't. Uh-oh. I've got an aggressive Slurtle on me. Let's see here. A bit of a troublemaker. Yeah, okay. Probably should have worn armor. Will I die here? Nobody knows. Down to 25. One more hit and I'm dead. Alright. Enough fooling around. Where are my pierogies at? Is that it? Yeah, that's pierogi. And I'll blow this SOD up. Come on. Come on, you stinker. No? There we go. Yeah, should have just done that from the start. You can blow them up by lighting them on fire. Would have been the easy way to go about it. You don't get any loot for it, but it's just one hit with a torch, so why not? So how many How many gems did I, or how many fossils did I get out of that? Two or three? Actually, Christmas goodies down here. Gives you an idea of how long this area has been around. Hey, France. It's been a while. A little bit surprised to see you here. It's pretty late for you, isn't it? It's 8:39 for me. I made the mistake to try to fight. Was it a Slurtle? Instead of just blowing it up. At the moment I was hoping to get a few more fossils, because I was going to use them to build an area of protection around the catapults. They're known as catapults. It's been a long time, same world, yeah. It's the one that I think you helped settle the original base on while I was down in the ruins. I keep hoping to make more progress on it. That was kind of one of my objectives for this year. I wanted to actually focus on building up a base instead of what I usually did, which was quit in under 500 days. Especially with more of the late game stuff. And it would allow me to utilize more of the new stuff that's coming, I think. Because then I don't have to build up to it every single time. I can just jump in the world. And you've got the resources at your disposal. Yeah. I'm not getting too lucky with the rest of these fossils. One more. Never a better time to leave here. It's beginning to rain. Yeah, so another thing that I've been doing recently is sort of playing around with quadcopters, which has kept me busy as well. pretty fun stuff. Haven't crashed it yet, and I've probably flown about, I'm gonna say 8, 9 times. I'm just gonna grab the thermal stone and then fix my sanity here. Maybe I should first build Winona's spotlight down here because I don't have to worry about flingos, right? So this would be an ideal location to sort of try seeing what I can do with the spotlight. We had daylight savings time here, but now we have the normal clock, not that late, 10:40 p.m. Yeah, it's 2 hours ahead of me. Whereas like a lot of the people who tend to watch, I think, are in the Mountain or Pacific time zones. I don't have an umbrella on me, sadly. That would probably come in useful. Here. Need more light bulbs. So the biggest problem I have with Winona's generators is that you can't link them to stuff. It's a proximity-based setup, which means if you want to cover a large area with light, you just have to spam those stupid generators, which, like, it's not that much better than like a mush lamp then, is it? Ooh, I should grab some honey. Winter is the ideal time for this because you're not going to get attacked. Oh. Yeah. I thought I had the thermal stone on me, but I didn't. So, let's see. Hey, look at that. My pet got in the way once again. Here. Eat honey. When will the forge skins be over? I don't think they ever will, because Clay said they were going to discontinue those events. So if they didn't make them available all the time now, what would end up happening is players who didn't have them would never be able to get them, and I don't think that's in Clay's best interests. Oh, great. Too wet. Oh, you're kidding me. You're not supposed to be out here during the daytime. You evil bunnies. What are you doing out here? Yeah, I need to find an umbrella. Let's see. Is there just one laying around? Nope. That would make things too easy. It must be up above then. Yeah, I don't see one down here. I know I did have a Deerclops eyeball in my inventory. The polar broodling is cute. I forget if I'm the one who wanted it or if somebody else wanted me to adopt it. I think personally the Glom Glom ones are my favorite. But the broodling is probably in second place there. Just try to dry off quickly, and then I'll go and pick up the umbrella. I only got 2 hands. Recently, somebody in my family was playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and I was just amazed at how, let's say, stilted the dialogue in that game is. I'm not sure if it was done in the interest of making the dialogue more accessible, because it'd be easier to understand it rather than to be a little bit more off the cuff, but it was just like... when you think of awkward script readings, that game is kind of like what I have in mind. I was surprised. Flint. Okay. Right here's the umbrella. And I need more logs. So, did I leave the pine cones up here? I should probably go down there and plant some pine cones. Here, just 40 of them for now. Oh wait, did I plant some over here? There was a little forest there. But I can't use the stalker for that. You always have the cat as a pet. Which kitty? You use the default skin, or do you have one of the other ones? I was disappointed that the Halloween one was not exactly a black cat. Like it was called a black cat, and then it looked like 33% gray/white. I felt like I was being taken for a ride there. And now it's no longer raining down here. That's how it goes. Right, so pine cones. Are there any other ones? Nope. Oh wait, here's the pine cone chests, yeah. So I'm just gonna try planting more of these in my pine cone area. Let's see if that mod still works. What was it called? Like unit cycle actions or some weird thing. Supposed to be able to do this. And this makes planting so much easier. Really should have taken more of these trees down. Like, this is a huge waste of time walking back and forth just to plant 40 of them. At first I was wondering what that noise was, and it's me pacifying the tree guard. I was like, why is it so loud? It's because I'm being a friend to trees. Oh my god, there's another 40? Are you kidding me? Okay. Wow, a new day. That happened fast. There. Huh. Another pine cone. I have the black cat, the only skin you actually have, and it's not that black. That was my impression of it. But it wasn't a waste of time. Getting the skin or getting the pet? Alright, one day of winter left. I've got the Goat's Head Blacking Cane. I was gonna take that over and sort of trade it in. Not trade it in, but upgrade it to a Lazy Explorer. The bunnies are a problem, so let's get rid of that. Home. There. So some people recommend turning the flowers around your bee boxes down below into, I think, dark flowers, because then they'll never wilt and die off, but in my opinion, I would rather not do that, because then every time you're over here, it's constantly draining your sanity. Unless you're wearing a hive hat, I guess. So, to get started, I want to first start building Winona's stuff down here. So, we're gonna start off with spotlights, I think. That's gonna require fireflies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and catch some fireflies, because I'm pretty sure I don't have any. I probably should keep this on me. Alright, any silk down here? Yes. Rope. Yeah, rope's gonna get me, isn't it? Because the grass is not back yet. I'm gonna have to go out and get some tumbleweeds, I guess. There's my pet Snurtle. Is this Snurtle? Yeah, I think so. Ooh. A bit of a waste. So I'll see if I can get some fireflies as well. Oh, the pine cones weren't a waste? Yeah, when we get a character that can actually befriend... We need wormwood in this world, where like you could befriend tree guards, then have them tag along after you. Kind of like pigs and stuff. Were you able to do that with wormwood? I hardly played wormwood at all. Because it was a Hamlet character. Alright, tumbleweed time. Time for food. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to knock this whole area down. Because I've moved the pig area closer to the base up top. is its name Turtle? It's a portmanteau of snail and turtle. There are two of them. One is the Slurtle, and the other one is a Slurtle and a Snurtle. I think that one was the Snurtle, because I forget. One is slower than the other, and which one is it? Alright, because that was how I always remembered it. It was like, well, this creature is always slow. I think most people would agree a snail is like slower than a turtle. Then you got like the tortoise and her hair. Well, it's either a Slurtle or a Snortle. And both of them are like portmanteaus of two words together. Kind of like every other mob in the game. Wow, this was the jackpot. And a gear, too. I know is... what? I know is the Slurtle's name Turtle. I don't know what that means. It's the slow one. That was the one that I captured. Because it is easier to deal with them. They don't attack you. It's the one that doesn't attack you, basically. That was the one that I brought all the way over there and sort of locked up. People were telling me I couldn't do it. But you can. Oh, I've got more than enough twigs. Hey, Lycasta. Yeah, I haven't been around for a couple weeks. A lot of stuff kind of happened. Like, there's medical stuff, there was different phone, there was a quadcopter, and there was a new computer. So, pretty busy. And it was also a bit nice to take a break from it after doing stuff related to this game for almost a year, with very little in between that, in terms of other games to mix it up. So I kind of took off for a couple of weeks and finally got the courage up tonight to come back. Otherwise I'm gonna miss out on some of those Twitch drops. Hey, wow, thanks for the post, Not a Hooker. 135 viewers, wow, amazing. Now I'm really stressed out. How is your stream doing? I haven't been around here a lot recently, but let's see, where did I put all those gears? Here we go. So, for those unaware, kind of what I'm doing here, this is a base. This is the last day of winter, by the way, so you get to see a bit more of it. This is a base based around Pig King that supports the new event for getting, or what do they call this event here for the Pig King? Anyway, the walls here are set up in a way that they do not get in the way of the event. So that's pretty cool, and I can farm gold nuggets now. Like that. Still in the process of moving it over. So, with Winona now, haven't had an opportunity to really use any of her new equipment, but I'm hoping to get some spotlights placed in my caves base and some catapults up top to help deal with hounds. I'm going to be using fossil fragments to pen them in. So it should be... I'm optimistic about the results here, but we'll see. I've never really tried this before. You had a lot of going on, so you didn't notice that you had taken the break. Ooh. Wow. To think I was completely forgotten about. Hey, thanks for the follow planet Kepler. Is that like the scientist, or was he a mathematician? Kepler. Can also get diseased grass. Yes. Envious Bull Guy, thank you for the follow as well. Okay. Focus. What's the first thing I need to do here? Okay, I was gonna go and get fireflies. That's what I was originally gonna do, so let's go ahead and try to do that. I needed grass. I've got grass for rope. So, get a couple bug nets, and we might have some fireflies in this deciduous biome. I've seen a lot of your YouTube videos really help getting started in this game. Oh, that's always good to hear. In some ways, I think I should focus more on, like, let's say, beginner stuff. Risen Rampage, thank you for the follow. Because I hear a lot of people see my videos are, like, novices at the game. And I've just gotten stuck in this mindset where I have to be, like, creating videos for the uber pro type audience, and maybe I just need to walk back my mindset from that. Because, you know, you're constantly trying to sort of outdo your previous work. We want to, like, show progression in terms of ability and whatnot. But, oh my goodness, it really sets the bar sometimes so ridiculously high that you just kind of too petrified to put up anything. And in addition to just being busy, I've also been, like, mulling that problem over. I think I'm gonna have to do something different with the whole YouTube thing. If I want to keep putting out videos during the year that aren't just tutorials, I kind of want to do that. I'm hoping that people won't hate it so much that they just completely leave and stop watching, but we'll see where it goes, because I haven't uploaded. Like, this is the worst. I've been doing this for how many years now? Like, regularly uploading YouTube videos, not just for Don't Starve, but there have been other games that I regularly upload for as well. Last year, I don't see any fireflies around here, but it's not like that. Last year I switched over pretty much exclusively to Don't Starve. Once again, it was kind of because I ran out of time. I was doing other stuff. Like, I went and got these GoPros, and I was just learning about more photography techniques and stuff like that. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna set the whole place on fire. Come on. Death by fire. Ah, Frogger up. Thanks for the follow. It's a pretty amazing, I don't know, welcome back, honestly. I did not expect to get hosted. So, try to do you proud, but still trying to get back into the flow of it all, you know? Alright, I see fireflies here. Come on, catch it. Come on, catch. I'm Winona. You can't do this to me. I can get hit because I'm Winona. Alright, that's 3 fireflies. That might be enough to get started, because each light only costs 1. So I'll be able to make a few there. Oh, wait, we got more fireflies. Let's get the ones we can. No! I thought I clicked on it. Here, let's get that free hit in. Wait, did they get rid of the free hit? I remember that used to be a thing, but honestly, I don't know if that was nerfed, or if, I'm pretty sure she still gets a free hit against Charlie, or Charlie gets a free hit against Winona. But do I want to risk it and find out? A series of beginner to advanced tips tutorials so novice people can evolve their knowledge of the game. Yeah, one of the things I was thinking about was like a series that focused on, let's say, the first 20 days. So the idea would be sort of a benchmark for those looking to, like, play more optimally during the very first 20 days, because That's sort of crucial to getting your base set up before winter, because I think a lot of people initially struggle with the first winter. That's definitely where I would die. I remember when I first got into single player many years ago. I think it was 2013 I first played. And winter was the first. Well, actually, I first think I died from a tall bird. I stole its egg and it would not stop following me. I think I got killed by that. But yeah, winter tends to be the first hurdle, so like a good, like a series of videos that would show you like the first 20 days, I think it would be something I'd like to do. Any mods on the server? Yeah, so we got server-side mods, the Epic Health Bar, Global Pause, and API Gem Core for Global Pause. If you type in, what is it, exclamation mark, is it mods? Yeah, they're my client-side mods. I mostly use client-side mods because they're just honestly easier. I set them up once and then I can use them on pretty much any world I go to, and I don't have to worry about like whether or not functionality that I've become accustomed to is available to me. Oh my god. So this is one thing I was worried about. Because the base was so close to the Moose Goose here. I'm not sure why she landed right away. Usually you need to... Oh wait, do they land right away and then the eggs spawn? Huh. Well, I guess I just never really paid attention. So I'm not sure what will happen here at the base. I'm pretty sure they only go after walls, but I would hate for them to destroy my base. I never built this close to one before. It's just one of those unlucky things where the Pig King is right next to the nest. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it there because I kind of want to know what it does. In the meantime, we can go down below, and what else do we need? We got the tape. Let's make the spotlight. We need boards. We need a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Get rid of that bug net. Did I only have one? Usually I hide my day count on these more mega base type worlds. I use that word, I try to use the word lightly because I know a lot of people really do put a lot of days into what they consider to be a mega base, but I think we're nearing that point where, at least in terms of day count, it's getting up there. What am I looking for? Okay, I need that and this. Alright, so generator, 2 boards, yeah. Should I bring some gems with? Did I put them in here? Yeah. Alright, I got a lot of these blue gems, so we're probably gonna use them. Yeah, having a Moose Goose in base is not fun. But see, I wanted to do this thing where it's based off of the Pig King. So the Pig King is the hub, and then we've got like these... Originally it was going to be 4 separate little areas here, but once again, just World Gen sort of screwed me over and ruined the 4th hub by just randomly sticking a bit of water there. The other option that I like, and something I've done in the past, is building around the Moonstone. Problem is, it's a really bad location for the Moonstone. That's at the far end of a world, and there's no nearby wormhole that gets you anywhere else useful, or cave entrance that allows you to go underground and like jump somewhere useful via that. A lot of people don't know what to do in the summer. Could do a video on that. I was gonna do summer versus winter because I have a personal opinion on which one's easier, but I think it is not necessarily intuitive to people who begin the game. I think most people would say that summer is more difficult, but I honestly think winter is. And I think it'd be kind of fun to go over the reasons for that. Wait, I probably need that gold, yeah. Alright. So, I really wish the generators would work differently in this game than they actually do. Where do I want to put it? So I could put one here. I'd have to destroy the fern, though. I'm not quite certain of how I'm going to lay this out. So we've got spotlights, right? Spotlights are... Wait, did they increase... I think they increased the range of the spotlight. It did not used to be this big. Holy crap, this is actually much better now. Because look, I can put it over... Okay, let me zoom out here a little bit so we can see better. Oh, and I should fix my sanity while I'm looking at this. So, here we go. Eat, eat, feed. Yeah, so they definitely increased the range of these spotlights now. Oh, is it almost dark? Yeah, it is. Back to the lantern then. So this will actually change how I'm going to do this. Because back when the spotlight was first introduced, it only had the same range that a Flingo had. So you would use these 4 squares here. That's how you would base its range, but it seems to be extended. It's like double that now, isn't it? It's like 1, 2, 3, probably 4 by 4. At least. Well, maybe 4 by 4 minus 4. So that'd be like 12 spots. And I ran out of my soundtrack again. Here we go. What a surprise to see me here. Is there a big difference between Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together? In some ways, yeah. Most of it carries over, though. Let me think. Like, what is one of the more significant ones? I'd say the bosses are probably one of the biggest changes because you have much stronger bosses in DST. So if you're looking for one to get started with, DST is going to be harder by yourself. A lot of the other changes are not quite as significant. Yeah, well, I have the umbrella, so let's just use that. My sanity is mostly fixed. So, this spotlight oh my goodness. It's because I'm wearing the umbrella instead of my default hat. Here. I just want to... I'm trying to get a wrap on this, how this works. So we can see the spotlight would cover pretty much everything I need right here. So I think that's where I'm putting the spotlight, because what else is there? Okay, it would expand into stuff that I don't necessarily use. But it would be nice, like this would mean I could stand on top of the sanity area without needing to worry about that. I could get rid of this alchemy engine here to make room. Alright, so let's look at this one more time. Okay, that is actually a little bit too far. Like this would make better use of it. But then, of course, you can see the sanity station is out of range of it. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's a 12. You get 12 square cars. So it actually more than doubled. It used to be 4. So it kind of tripled in terms of its area that it covers. But if I put it here, how would... Oh, I don't think I can even put it there. There's too much stuff in the way. Same thing here. Regardless of where I put it, I think I'm gonna have to destroy a lot of stuff to get this thing to fit in here. Okay, let's see if we can put it somewhere else. It isn't quite as intensive. Like, I could put it right in the center of this. That would be nice. There's already space there for it. And it would illuminate quite a bit of the base down here. Is that, oh, yeah, that's disease. Okay. I gotta get rid of this first, before it spreads. Alright. First one. First spotlight. Okay, pretty sure that's centered. Now, I'm gonna have to dig up one of my bushes, I think, to get the... Oh, wait, maybe it'll fit in here? It would have to fit on top of the trail then, which of course is gonna look a bit ugly. Okay, let's just try it anyway. I'm not gonna dig anything up. No. First light. First spotlight. They did increase the range. Fire mechanic, remember you need to place the generator as well. Yeah. Do I play other games than DST on your own time? Most recently I played Satisfactory, which is a game that sort of takes some pretty direct influence. Hey, the first grass geckos. Satisfactory takes a lot of influence from a game like Factorio. I think it's good for people who like that idea of automation that Factorio introduced, but don't necessarily like the form that it was in. It's currently in beta, and I think you can only get it on the Epic Game Store, which is, in my opinion, unfortunate, because since I recently moved over from my other computer, when it came to migrating those games where I wouldn't have to download them again, Epic, I think, failed the worst. There was a way to kind of cheat the system, but it's nowhere near as easy as a game like, or a client like Steam, where you can really easily just move games back and forth and archive them and stuff, so that way you don't have to re-download them. It's useful for people who don't have like blazing fast connections, and especially now with larger and larger games coming out, you know, you can expect a game to reasonably be like 30 gigabytes just as default size. Alright, so the next light, I'd like to be over here. I need more tape. So if I could have the next spotlight illuminate both the rabbit house and the pig area here. Is that going to be possible? Or should I have it illuminate the B area? I put it right here. See, the problem is putting it in the center of this would mean I can't walk through here anymore, but that's like the ideal place to put it. Because I put it in here, that's a complete waste. If I put it inside, okay, the bunnies might be a decent compromise, but once again, it sort of overlaps with that other light now. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. Maybe this would be the best way to do it. Put it right here. But then I'd have to tear up beehives, bee boxes. Yeah, I really would like the generators to work a little bit differently. Slowly freezing to death here. Let's try that. Ideally, I would like to put it right here, because there's plenty of space for a generator. As an alternative, you can't see. As an alternative, I could put it in with the rabbits. Because there is room here, I think. I didn't completely build it out, so I wouldn't have to knock anything down. But I need another electrical doodad. Wait, what? Oh, wow, my hunger is pretty low. Yeah, so if I could put a generator right here, and then the light in the center. I mean, it's a lot of overlap. A lot of overlap. Why is it not showing me the range? Oh, it is showing the range, I think. Yeah, okay, it's just, I can't see the range because it's in the dark. I'm gonna eat something here. Wait, what? Maybe not. Oh, that's right. It's spring, so the bees are going to be out, which are going to get in my way. Another option would be to put it over here, where the moleworms are. There's plenty of space there. So maybe have one in the moleworm area, and then one in the pig farm instead. Even now. The light range is, it's better than nothing, I guess. I wanted to try to see if I could figure out something useful to do with them. But I'm not sure I'm going to. See, so if I do that. What about over here? This is probably the best bet for my second one. In terms of coverage, because I would use this a lot. This covers all the stuff that I need it to cover. Right here. So, that's gonna be that's where I'm going to put the second one. But it also means we have to get rid of some stuff here. Alchemy engine. Potted succulent, sadly. And probably this wall and a couple of those chests. Hello. Hey, it's João Pedro. Play on Linux or Windows? I play on Windows. I'm a fan of, let's say, the Linux architecture. I like how everything is sort of files and folders, whereas Windows is like, we decided to put the settings for your machine in 20,000 different places. Please hunt them down if you want to change anything. I heard what Google's trying to stream games from their own servers, so all you need is a Fire Stick type. Once it's plugged, you can play many games. If you have a decent internet connection. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a good enough internet connection to do that. So if you're one of the... Wait. This is where I want this, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I heard about that too. There are different companies that are actually trying to do game sort of streaming. What do they call it? Point of service, I guess. I know another one is NVIDIA. Then there are some telecommunications companies getting involved as well. Like Verizon, if you live in the United States, I've heard, are interested in doing that. Of course, Google has the infrastructure to beat all of them. I think it pretty much goes without saying. So if you had to bet on one, it'd probably be a pretty safe bet. And that moleworm stole my gem. Hey, I appear to be starving. No bueno. Let's see. It's actually quite bad. I thought I had food, but apparently I didn't. Let's see. Nothing in there, and... Are you kidding me? Am I gonna die? I thought I had a bunch of honey. What happened to all my honey? Oh, I left it up top. Yeah, I did. Well, that was embarrassing. I thought I had food inside of that bundling wrap. Turns out it was just a ham bat. Seeds? Can I get some seeds here? No? Oh, there's seeds. Saved by the seeds. That is literally how I died my very first time on this server. I was playing WX and just bebopping around the base, and I thought I had resources that I didn't have. And I starved to death. Truly, truly terrible. Oh, wow. We've got Moose Gooses defending the fort here. Moose Geese. Yeah, I should probably kill them, but... Alright, time for some action queuing. Disease in the grass? Okay, I'll have to go back there and dig that up then. Please don't starve. Yeah, would probably be a good idea. Uh-oh. Trouble. Die. You only got 2 hands? Come on. There. Do I use Wi-Fi or LAN? Gigabit Ethernet at the moment, but I would like to move up to 10 gigabit because I have a 16 terabyte file server. That's where I store a lot of my media. Because I think I've mentioned it before, maybe you were here, maybe you weren't, but like I shoot video with the GoPros, and now I have a DJI quadcopter, so I need a lot of storage space for all these 4K 30 to 60 frames per second videos or footage that I capture. So I've got this, and okay, now I need light. I have a 16 terabyte file server, uses ZFS as the operating system. Wait, no, it uses, it's a free NAS, which means it uses what? FreeBSD, which is pretty nice, and I built it out of like used server parts, so I've got a dual Xeon on there. It's pretty nice, especially for the price. And I can always swap out because right now I have like 6 4 terabyte disks set up in RAID. No, it's not RAID. It's it's got 2 disks of redundancy. I forget the exact term for it. It's like the ZFS equivalent of RAID 2. I think it's RAID 2. But then if I want to jump up, like I could double my capacity from 16 terabytes to 32 terabytes simply by swapping out all of the 16 terabyte disks with, well, I shouldn't say all of them. One at a time you swap out each 4 terabyte disk with an 8 terabyte disk, and then, you know, it upgrades their capacity like that once you've got them all swapped out. But you don't have to do like actual data migration, because it kind of does it itself when it's rebuilding redundancy on that disk. For those who wanted the complicated answer. But the reason that that's probably one of the reasons I started starving there as I was crafting stuff. Haha, missed me. Okay, he still got me, I was a little bit nervous about that. I was gonna say the reason I was gonna upgrade to 10 gigabit is because then my network connection is not going to be what's holding back the speed of my media. It would be just about as fast as, I think it's actually faster than the type of speed you'd get off a standard mechanical hard disk. So, what am I looking for here? Oh, yeah. was gonna wrap up my hand bat and some of this other stuff. Wait, I dropped the hand bat. Awkward, I've got too much stuff. God, I hate the lightning, don't you? Did it again. I meant to do this a while ago because I do need more marble turf for the rest of the base, which is why I considered it important to get this taken care of. Oh yeah, Ibrella. Probably a great idea. Let's see. It's in my inventory. I was distracted. Here, eat this. And I also have some rot for you. Nah, forget that. Yeah, so I wanted to put more marble turf in this area, for sure. And we've also got this area over here, so I could do that now, probably. Where are my twigs at? Got some extras here that I don't need. Here we go. Wait, what the hell's going on with my hunger? It's not dropping at all. And I'm still crafting. Like there was no tomorrow. Okay, what am I outlining this with? Probably not marble. Oh no, she's gonna go after my walls, isn't she? Yeah, okay, she's going after the wall. Okay, we can't have that. Come on. Oh wow, she actually knocked quite a bit of it down. I mean, I knew that was a risk when I started setting this up. But I'm not the type to let practicality get in the way of a vision. Oh yeah, there's the disease. Let's get rid of the water first though, before I go insane. Only the first one takes hunger now? Really? That wasn't the way it worked when I first tried her out as a character. It's pretty interesting though if that's how it works now. I think that's a better rebalance of it. Honestly, all this grass needs to be dug up. I don't want it over here. Plant it down below. First one for a minute, you you can keep crafting to keep resetting it. Oh, okay. Is that how it works now? Yeah, so they made some changes for the better here. Although, I still think I would have preferred a reworking of the power system, but I guess extending the range is it's decent enough. Like it gets done what we need. Because see, like right now I can stand here without needing a light in my hand. And the gems do last a decent amount of time. Like, how much do we have right now? Got some power left there. One's probably about to break, though. Yeah. I'm gonna start freezing. Oh, here. Since I'm not using the fossils yet, I'm just gonna put them back. And I also have to rebuild the alchemy engine now. Oh wow, there's been some massacring going on over here. That's not gonna work. Oh, come on. Picked up the stinger instead. I have a mod that doesn't allow bees to, or my character to pick up flowers. So I don't have to worry about that. Ooh. So I've never had the depth worms around this Snurtle before. Here, let's see what the pigs can do. Now, depth worms are really interesting because they can eat stuff that you wouldn't expect them to eat, like berries for one. Oh, what a spiteful bee. Here, let's lock this. Oop, no. I'm on the wrong side of that. Oh! Damn it. Did somebody use up my life-giving amulet there? Is this a life-giving amulet? Stupid Magulum nests. A one-hit wonder. I think I have like 70 health too. Usually I keep the life-giving amulets around the scaled furnace. We'll see. We'll see. Playing with fire here, aren't I? It's so easy too, because like I have plenty of gems. No? I guess somebody used them all up. I don't see any. Sorry, I'm not giving up a world that old, okay? We shall redouble the efforts to provide life-giving amulets for everyone. Yeah, what happens is, you know, you create a life-giving amulet. I'm not going to walk around with it most of the time, so I just leave it behind in certain areas, but then other people can join the server. They do join it. They die. They use it. I think, who was it most recently? Because they were around during the deer collapse. I think that was when I used the last of them by the scaled furnace up top. Yeah, 74. It's nothing to play around with. Let's see. Was there a life-giving amulet that I overlooked? Got Magiluminescence there. Nope, I don't see any. But see, look at all these gems. It's not like I had a shortage of resources at all. Can make life-giving amulets here till the cows come home, as they say. There. Might need one when I die of hunger in 2 seconds. Oh. There's the warning. I need food. And this time, don't forget the armor. It's funny, when people ask me what's like one tip for don't starve, I always say, wear armor. And there I was, not wearing any armor. Violating my own advice. Let's see here. I see one worm over here. Oh. Oh no, those bees are getting involved. Try to keep most of them out. Didn't see that coming. Almost logging in to find one. Yeah, no. It was unfortunate. It's not the... That's the first time I've had to roll back for it. In the past, what I did is I used the touchstone up top, but otherwise I would have gone up there. No touchstones, though. I used the last one. When I died from hunger. I starved to death that last time. Also, it's easier to get in the habit of sort of thinking you're kind of a god as WX, because WX, you know, you upgrade his health and it's got like 400 of it. Which means you can really take a beating without dying from it. So it's a bit like playing Maxwell, you know, you jump into the game as Maxwell and all of a sudden you're dying left and right because you've got so little health, like even when you're fully topped off, you can still get one shot by some stuff. Yeah, gotta keep those life-giving amulets up. Stocked, I guess. Okay. I need to get this grass gecko to go home. Come on. So originally the grass geckos, I was going to lock them in here with the slurpers. Let's see though. Can I chase that in there? It doesn't want to go in there. Like seriously, it really does not want to go that way. Come on. Get in there. Look at that. Okay, there you go. That's what I wanted. I'm not sure what happened to the other one though. Oh, here it is. I would like it to go home. Okay. Oh, there are two out here, okay. Both of them need to get in there. This actually might work. I chase it through here. We're just gonna be running around in circles, aren't we? I could freeze it and then push it around, I suppose. Where's, one of them? One of my ice staves. I don't need this. Here. Let's try this once. Right there it is. Okay, it's nice and close. There. No, no. No, no. Get in there. Okay. Nice. That worked. Question is, can it easily get back out? I think it could. Yeah. Alright, this should work. Nice. Should be able to chase the last one in there without too much grief. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. They run in this like diamond-shaped pattern. Makes it hard to kind of corner them. Oh boy. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh look, we're starving again. How nice. Alright, I really need to put away some of this stuff. I've got too much in my inventory. Alright, it looks like the pigs ate most of the meat. Let's see here. Yeah, now they're stuck in front of the door. Pigs. Eat it. Eat it. Stop working against me. Okay. This will work. Let's open this one up. Got plenty of monster meat here. Trying to cook the monster meat instead of petting the broodling. And now I should be able to get it in there. Okay. I was just about to freeze it. Alright, so there are 3 in there now. Let's see how that does. Alright, I was gonna remake that alchemy engine. And I think I'm gonna put it over in this area, which means I need to hammer one of my ferns down. Nope. How about those trees? How are those doing? Are they fully grown yet? Yes, indeed they are. I should harvest them now. Which gives me another reason to get another hammer. I need to rebuild the fossils multiple times probably. This is probably not the best place to build this. I should build it over by the trees. Yeah, it's the wrong one. Beautiful. Just need that. Get rid of this one. Most of these are dead already. Oh, no, come, follow me, damn it. Yeah. Well, the tree guard needs to die anyway. It's better than me having to fight it. Nah, I don't need that. How do you survive the goose attack? Are you playing single player? Because in multiplayer you just can avoid Moose Goose entirely. You like this song? It's in your playlist. What is it called? I haven't gotten it set up yet. It's called Firefly by Jim Youssef. Usually I have a little thing on the upper left side of the screen that tells you the song and the artist. But I recently moved over to a new computer and I have to reset up that little script that sort of talks between my music player and OBS to get that set up. Freeze a tree guard? Might as well. The thing is, you have to do it before they start fighting, because once they start fighting, it's all over. Like, even if you do freeze the tree guard, the stalker will hit it again, and the fight will commence. Something's dead. It's probably not the tree. I mean, it's probably not the stalker, though. Which means if I go over here, I need to be careful. Yeah, it's still alive. Wait, it's fighting something else now? Oh, no, there it goes. Nice. Yeah, sadly most of the trees now here are to the point where it's not really worth knocking them over. Well, there I just made a mistake. It's so easy to do this by accident. Where's my hammer? Hammer! Did I drop it? That's weird. Thought I had one. Are you kidding me? As long as I don't let it swing at me, it will maintain aggro. Instead of going after the tree guard. Oh, okay. Nope. Gonna avoid that area for now. I dropped the hammer. Where did I drop it? Oh, there I dropped it, yeah. I guess it makes sense. The absent-minded professor. Yeah, so it blew through 2 gems over there already. Down to the last one. It's almost done with that one as well. Let me see if I can rebuild the wall here. Oh my god, I'm so used to the, the regular crafting speed. That is... Does it go all the way out to the edge? Yeah. It's supposed to be like this. Oh, and now that one's out. The fuel. Let's see, where are the gems? Here they are. Still got more blue gems. This one is still useful to me because it covers an area that I'm regularly in. Alright, I need to plant this grass and whatnot. Whose skeleton is this? Aline got disassembled by darkness. Yeah, I think I actually remember that happening. Did I lock those pigs out? I think I did. Just needs some fertilizer. All right. So I think I got all the flingos set up above ground that I need for the summer, but I should double check anyway, because I might not. And this is my last opportunity to get the ice during the spring here. First, though, there was something else I wanted to do. What was it? Twigs are here. Here we go. There's something over here that I wanted to get, I thought. Grass? Yeah, I could use more grass. Oh, and I should also probably pick up the wood. I'm gonna go up there and take a look first. See if I need ice or not. That's a tree guard. Otherwise it wouldn't be in the middle of the path. Okay, we've got a flingo there. Can I get the bunnies to fight the moose goose? Oh, look. Mooselings. If they... I received an emoticon. When they spin, do they damage buildings? I know they steal food from your... Wait, did they steal food from the icebox? No. Okay, they'll steal food from your crock pots, though. Okay, so I've got Flingle there, Flingle over there, so it's just this last one over here. And yeah, there was a Flingomatic there. Alright. Which actually means we can destroy this one. What am I going to do with these grass geckos? I guess they're not hurting anybody in there. So just leave them alone. Some Moose Goose Paradise here. Alright, where am I going to put the scaled furnace? I've got a fire pit here. Honestly, the scaled furnace should probably be like here. I think this would be a great place for it. So, Mama Moose left, but the babbies are still here. I mean, that's kind of fun. Without her necessarily aggressive attitude. They're more like pets. Yeah. I'm gonna have to repair that wall. The regret sets in. Hate those hungry chicken. As annoying mobs go, they're not that bad. And well, when they're angry, they're really bad. I have been killed by... When I played the... What was it called? It was like Endless Bosses for single player for Don't Starve. Basically, like every 5 minutes or something, another boss would spawn. The one boss that was very difficult for me to kill in the early parts of the game, out of all the seasonal bosses, was Moose Goose. Which was funny because you wouldn't think she would be that hard, but it's the mooselings that come after you. And the thing is, if they get out of a certain range, like the way the mod worked is that you couldn't... you were limited in, as to how far away you could get from the boss. So each individual mooseling counted as its own boss. So they would spin away from you, and then they'd get too far away from you, and you'd just be taking damage because you weren't close enough to them. It was super annoying. Alright, I'm looking for scale furnace. Need more charcoal and more gems. Hey, what was the description for that? Build yourself a fly flue. That's nice. So right here. I said right here. And I'm gonna make a couple life-giving ammo. Oh wait, we already have one here. And I'm thinking maybe destroy this and put down an endo. I could put the endo over on this side, I suppose. Yeah, we got room over here for an endo. Apparently I never even prefabbed the one. Still don't like that pig shrine. I'm getting rid of that. It needs to be a better place to put this. One problem with them knocking this down is the walls need to be replaced in exact locations, otherwise the event doesn't work. So if I mess this up now and like 100 days from now I decide to use the mini game again, I will probably forget exactly where it was that I fixed it. Thanks for the follow, Tony. Gotta get that free Charlie hit in. Yes, I like this. These areas aren't covered by the flingos, but that isn't really important. Should make more cobblestone here. That's probably what I'll surround this area with. I just need a lot more cobblestone. And then this fire pit here should actually be centered. Is it centered? Oh, I think it is. It might be a little bit off. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more cobblestone to finish this. And then this area over here is a little bit more interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one. There's like... It ruined my entire setup here. And this is where I'll put the endo. Alright, okay, so I was gonna get the endo prefabbed. Let's go ahead and finish that. Oh wow, look at that. The nest is actually inside my base. It didn't destroy anything though, so I guess it's fine. I've got an alchemy engine. So... Let's see here, I need another electrical doodad. Put stone and... What else? I'm drawing a blank on the name of that. Niter, that's what it is. And I'm also interested in going over to the Celestial Portal and setting up a mini base there for other people who join. But that will probably come later. Alright, how close am I to getting a catapult here? I just need a lot of rocks. And tape. Where did I put the potter's wheel? Or did I not rebuild it? These trees also need to be taken down. I'll probably do that next. Since I can rebuild them, it's not that big of a deal. Oh. I actually need to fix my umbrella. Got silk. Oh boy. What timing? I think we're gonna do bunnies again. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Armor.
Hey,
Hey, Nimbus. Wow. How long has it been? I can't, if you're talking, I can't hear you. Just a second. Let's try that.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
Yeah, so I got a new, or I like reinstalled Windows, so some of my settings are a little bit off yet. You're the first person who's joined Discord since I set it up again. So what have you been up to?
Trying to get stuff in on time before the semester ends, but for my school,
Ah,
I just got sick today too.
do you get break this week or last week?
Our break starts the week of Easter.
Oh, okay. It's a bit from now then, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm just getting to grips here with Winona. I'm gonna get rid of these trees.
Crazy. Oddly enough, your audio on the recording sounds great, but for some reason it's not robotic on my end.
You're saying the audio on the stream sounds good, but on Discord it sounds bad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. I can't. Oh, I keep forgetting this. You like chop the tree down or something stupid like that. You would think it's a structure, but it's not. What am I missing? Flint? Yeah, it's just a Discord thing. I don't know why it's like that, but sometimes my Discord server really sucks. Festive light, 0%. Umbrella's going to wear out. No, it's not, because I have the magical 1% mod, which means it will unequip if I'm about to lose it. It's a client mod. For those who think it's just a bit too good, yell at Clay about it for allowing it on normal servers. Yeah, no room for it in there. The Discord audio is weird. I'm not sure why it does that. On my end, it says, you know, 3 green bars, so you'd think it would be good, but yeah, it's happened before. I don't think it's my setup. Everything else seems to be working fine. Like, OBS is in the green and everything. Alright, I should plant this. What am I gonna do with this poop? These are the big questions that need asking. Or need answering. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do cobblestones next, I think. I need to go get a lot of wood, which means I probably should not have built extra tools here. Oh. Let's get some food first. I'm gonna survive on honey. Honey for days. What's going on here? Just getting a feel for Winona. Built some of her lights down below, and I have to sort of build... Ooh, maybe that's what I could repurpose the grass gecko area for. Nah, there's like... Yeah, it has walls on it, okay. For some reason I thought it was all bubble pipes, it's not. I'm gonna make a... sort of a killing floor for hounds up top, using the catapults. I know there's a lot of other stuff you can do with the catapults, but I'm gonna start simple here. Especially since there was really no comprehensive hound deterrent at the moment, so I need something to deal with them anyway. It's a little bit more official than bunnies. First let's plant, then I'll pick up the wood. So right there's one of the lights, the spotlight. It's out of fuel, though, which is going to be a common problem with it. It'd probably be beneficial for others working in the base. Does it split the number of spotlights, or is there only ever just one? I don't think I've had the opportunity to play with somebody else in the same server while using them yet. Wow, I'm running out of space here. I didn't know I had that much grass. Guess I'll just plant them outside.
Well, I need to head off for today because I need to get some rest.
Alright, have a good night. I should be back
See ya.
again tomorrow. I plan to be here a little bit more regularly.
Alright.
It's home time, home time. I'm gonna save picking these stingers up until spring's over. Alright, let's get some rocks. Or not rocks, logs. I wonder if that tree guard died. Or not the tree guard, the stalker. One of them died. Uh-oh. It was a tree guard. Which is bad news for me. Ha! Can't cage the beast. Come on. Okay, I'm over here. Right. About that. Seems you lost your head. Yep. Autosave favors the enemies, it would seem. Need to recruit some flunkies to do my logging for me. Does anyone want to be a flunky? You did that job for me, I just don't invite you anymore. You can join. The server is still open to public. You just need the password, which I give to pretty much everybody. So, if you ever feel like jumping on, know that you're welcome to do so. Oh, I brought the Shadow Atrium up with me. Not really what I wanted to do with it. But I do need some more rocky turf. Oh, fork. I need a fork. Are there none left? Well, I guess it's just one of those tools that I did not have an excess of. Stop it. Needed something to do with my health generating honey anyway. You'll join maybe tomorrow? Yeah, I should be back tomorrow, so. It's the usual time. Hopefully tomorrow I'll also get started on the catapults. Got some of the lighting done tonight, but didn't do anything with the catapults. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more fossils to complete that, to like actually get a nice barrier set up. Okay, you're really getting on my case now. Stop picking those bones up. I think I need boards, right? Yeah. Yeah, apparently after you craft ones, you take that hunger hit and everything is pretty smooth sailing after that. It's really nice. It makes her crafting actually fun again. Because before what would happen is you would just expend all of your food after you craft like, what, 7 items or something, and then all of a sudden your rest of your crafting is unbearably slow. So this is a lot better. This turf here is supposed to be cobblestone. Oh, for the love of Pete. That was terrible. Is it really all in the cobblestone? Oh, here we go. Thought I made more. What happens if I replace this with the rock cave turf? Ooh, that might actually look pretty nice. Because it doesn't cover the path at all. So it also gives me some additional buffer between civilized and ruffian wildlands. I would use carpet, but somebody killed all of my beefalo. So no more beefalo for the rest of this world. I could use wood. I wonder if wood would look better. Let's take a look once. Probably a little bit more civilized than cave turf. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a bit more excavation. I think I sound happy to be back. I think I'm happier now than when I left. It's just nice to, you know, be able to step away from it for a while, because otherwise it really starts feeling like an obligation more than a hobby. So do I want to use wood turf? I don't know if I like the look of it better. I guess it would contrast a little bit better with the marble. Because usually I use the rock cave turf as a substitute for marble, like before I get production up and going. I should also do something special with Glommer's statue here. I'm not sure what. I guess the downside with the wood turf is that it does clash a bit, or it blends in a little bit too much for my taste with the actual road. I would be, you know, one of the terrains I'm looking forward to the most for clay to reskin is the turf. I would love to have like more options in terms of, let's say, different wood patterns, different patterns for, or colors for marble. Now that we can have stackable skinned items like the fences, I think that was like one of the something I'm looking forward to the most in terms of like new skins and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, it looks a little bit nicer because of it. Still not sure it's the look I wanted though. And how far out does the Flingo go? So I can still build sort of on the edges here. Like right here. I could put something here. And it would be protected. So maybe like Potter's Wheel. What else do I usually have here? Like there's something I'm missing. Oh, it is the Potter's Wheel, isn't it? Oh, things are getting pretty wet. Hey, King Confetti. Have you been around here before? It's been a while. I think I forgot everybody in my time absent 2 weeks. Or in the 2 weeks I've been absent. And here I was worried everybody would forget me. It was actually the other way around. I only half kid. Okay, is that a road there? Did I actually put a road? Because I don't... Do I want a road? So here, on this side, the whole area is just cobblestone. Yeah, okay, this should be solid. Yeah, that road should not be there. This should not be divided right here. I mean, it's going to be anyway because there's an ugly road running through it, but it was supposed to be marble. Not cobblestone there. So that gives me more cobblestone. Wish, like, that's another thing. We had those very nice roads from Hamlet. I'd like to have those as an option to use here in DST. It was a different type of road. Yeah, I'm just really tempted to throw all of my turf away. But instead, I'm going to be replacing some of the rocky stuff I dug up with it. For real? Actually, I could make more cobblestone. I have some wood left. So let's get more rocky turf. Ooh. That lantern is almost done for, and okay, here's another one. And also there's Wartox to look forward to, isn't there? I think that was the name of the new character. So I came back. Actually, I left at the wrong time because I didn't really have an opportunity to explore Winona. And now we're getting another character in a few days, I think. Faster crafting is actually pretty good. Rip. I wonder what rocky turf would look like instead. So I could use that. Oh, there's a door missing here as well. So potter's wheel is the next thing. I guess I could build a ranometer and a thermometer on either side of this, just for the aesthetic. Because the thing about the potter's wheel is it's really not that useful sitting in the middle of your base. Usually it's more useful wherever it is you want to build the statues. Otherwise it's just kind of there to hold the sketches, because they're obnoxious to store anywhere else. Have a good night. Yeah. See you, France. Thanks for stopping by. You stuck around here for quite a while. I was surprised. And feel free to drop in to the game if you have the time to do so. Alright. Yeah, I can also use the new skin for the thermal measure. 2 boards, 2 gold. No frog rain so far. Bit of a surprise this spring. So the next thing is, do I build it there or do I like build it over here instead? Yeah, I can always knock it down if it doesn't work out over here. I really want to build it right here because this is kind of on the corner. Wait. Can I not build here? Yeah, okay. It was a moose goose problem, or a mooseling problem. There, in case you couldn't tell it was raining because there was rain falling on your head, we could always examine this. A mighty fine gadget. Alright, I was gonna put some more resources over there at the other base, so I need to think of some things to take. Luxury fan, of course, it'd always be good. Something warm. Oh, I ran out of space. Speaking of that, yeah, sure. So one chest down there. Not going to be a steamer's trunk, that's for sure. I could also build another ice box. Should have at least 2. I need more gold. And also take some armor over there. Lanterns would also be good, but I'm not sure they're... Oh, I think the spare ones are down below. In the caves. What else? Really, it should just be the basic resources that I take. So, I'll get some of that and then drop them off over there. As long as you can make a torch, you should be able to survive. So, twigs. Oh, oh my god, they keep running in front of me. Let's see if any of the B-flow came back. Doesn't look like it. I've been told a few times that there's a chance that the B-flow can come back through like world regen, but I don't have any like concrete evidence of it, and they haven't so far for me. All right. That stays, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, that doesn't stay. Thermal stones? Yeah, that'd work as well. There was something else I was recently thinking of. That'd be handy here. Oh yeah, like a fire pit and an endo. Like prefab a couple of them and just bring them over here. Because I don't have enough resources to do it right now. So. Got like 3 there. This will do for now. Yeah. So that's what I should have brought. And then I also should build a sign that points people in the right direction to the base. So maybe follow road. I need a sign. Sign, sign, everywhere sign. We need one there, one here. It's 2 signs. 3 signs. At least 4. Have I prefabbed one yet? No. Oh, and there's also a new skin for it, right? Yeah, factory signpost and the carnival one. Wrong way. Thermal stone. Terrabeak. Ooh, probably won't have enough wood left for this, but I can. Are you kidding me? Make the endo in the fire pit. Oh, maybe not wood. So, moleworm in the way. Yeah, they need 2 more wood. Let's see, where did I leave that axe? We have to go with bottomless fire pit. You can't get that skin anymore. Got some serious beta bragging rights there. Or early access. Forget exactly which one it was. Alright, anything else? Oh yeah, just more wood for the signs, but I have an axe now. So. No idea. I should have a beefalo. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I should tame a beefalo. Make this a lot faster. But wait. Somebody killed all of my beefalo. I should just spawn one in. Just be done with it. Goodness knows I'm not that much of a try-hard about this whole thing. And I'm not the one who eradicated them anyway. It was somebody else took Bearger over there. Without my knowledge. And stranger still, there was only 1 herd in this entire world. Usually, it seems to be like 2 herds at the least. Okay. I need a science machine because I didn't prototype it. Curses. Here, this will be good enough for now. Too much camera change? Yeah. Try to avoid doing that. I am sometimes a camera maniac. So if I'm not doing something else, I feel like I need to be pushing buttons. I'm like, oh, rotate the camera. Yeah, that's good because I'm doing something, right? I'm not just standing here walking along a trail. It doesn't happen a lot, but I occasionally get people who mention I just whip that camera around too much. So, I'm probably getting a bit over-enthusiastic with it. Have 400 actions per minute. I forget what was it. People said that actions per minute didn't matter as much in like RTS games as something else. But then they always count actions per minute, so I was like, is that true? I have played real-time strategy games, but none of the games I've played cared much about actions per minute. You know, like StarCraft type stuff. Alright. Let's see here. We got berry bushes. I'll probably move these books. I need to prototype that sign. So should I do factory sign post or spectacular? Nah, I recently paid money for this, let's prototype that. And besides, I'm Winona. I should use Winona gear. Oh, I'll actually be able to finish this. I've got enough wood. Oh yeah, it was weird. A couple weeks ago I tried playing Diablo 3, and what really weirded me out about it was the fact that you couldn't use the WASD keys to move your character. Like, you were forced to point and click type stuff. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so I just like write follow road on it. Wait, does it have to be caps? Follow road to base. Get rid of the rat. I don't know what the default camera position is. Do I call this right or left? I'm gonna assume you're approaching it from this angle. Oh, it's cotton wool. Didn't end up setting up your mod, Twitch mod. I didn't figure out how to make it work. Instead, I just added like a Nightbot command for it. If I recall correctly, going back to RuneScape for a bit threw me off with only click movement too. It's probably normal for MMO. I hadn't played in so long. That was the thing about Diablo 3 though. Is it really considered an MMO? Oh well. Yeah. What is the base etiquette on writing these directional signs? Do we use cardinal directions? Because I don't have a compass at the moment. Wait, am I using caps? You took it off the workshop? Oh. Yeah, I was going to try it. And then it just, I got lazy. I'll be frank about the whole thing. Follow cobblestone base. So they'll follow the cobblestone. Yeah, and that should lead right to the base. I think normally it's just go that way or something. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard for people who join to understand then. Should catch another bird so I can make eggs. Got 4 monster meat left and a lot of rot. The hell? I thought I dealt with this. No? Wow. Oh, okay, I'm missing one. Yeah. Well, I regret to say I'm gonna have to be going. Is this a public world? Yeah, you can join. Anybody can join, basically. I know you've had much more impressive worlds. The reason that I know who you are is because Clown Baby was playing on one of your worlds once. And I was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. I think, what is it? You do that thing with the, to like automatically place to a mouse pointer and build at the same time, like repeat last recipe and then place it to the mouse cursor. I forget exactly how you did it. I was impressed by that. You were setting up mush lights, I remember, on one of your streams. So yours are definitely, your worlds are more advanced than mine. But I'll get there eventually, I think. Providing I don't stupidly starve to death and then not have any life-giving amulets because people use them all up. Alright, well, I really do need to go for tonight, so... Yours are less advanced if you go out based off of progress over time? No. If you say so, I'll take your word on that. You should know more about your worlds. Yeah, I just want to I want to be sane before I log off. And then I'll find somebody to host here. I recently formatted my computer, so if I'm a bit... If I can't find the stuff I'm looking for, you probably know why. Who's on? Come on. Come on. Load. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm not logged in on that browser. That would explain things. Yeah. Wrong browser. And the main reason I was off for a couple of weeks. All right. Oh, All Fun and Games is streaming again. We could host him, or we could host Analog. I don't think what's his name? Trav. I don't think he needs a host. We should host somebody smaller, right? Somebody who would actually appreciate it. I mean, not that Trav wouldn't. It's just here we go. Let's try this. Thanks to everyone for watching, and have a good night.